I am Dr. P. Uday Kumar, Professor in Computer Science Engineering Department. Today I am going to discuss about directing. It is the topic under Principles of Management. What is directing? Generally, the people, those who are in top level or medium level management, so they are going to motivate the people, generally the subordinates. So how to get the more output? So actually, it involves motivating the subordinates, influencing the individuals or teams as they work, selecting the most effective communication channels, or dealing in any way with the employees' behavior issues. So, how the things are going to happen is every members in the organization, they have a different quality or different nature. First is human nature differences. All the human are not same. Actually, the mentality or physical characteristics or attitude, memory, all differ. They're not same. Suppose a faculty is there, so his attitude and emotion is different. Another person, attitude, emotion is different. Similarly, in any organization, the people may or may not cooperate each other, or they have different attitude. So, motivation. For that, the motivation is required. Who will motivate? The motivate is done by the next level boss. We can call a team leader or managers. Okay. Now, let us see the physiological forces within a person to determine what are the things. First, direction of behavior in an organization, the effort of how hard work the people, and the presence displayed in the meeting of goals. There are three types and major two types, intrinsic, extrinsic. The third type is the mediation. So intrinsic motivation, behavior performs for its own sake. For example, suppose you are a boss, you are motivating the persons. So now the boss will think that, okay, you are good and you can do the work well. So this is enough. So now external motivation is not required. But some people required even some external motivation. So within the organization, the people may or may not do the work. So in that case, we have to call some other external activity to motivate the people. So regardless of what the source of motivation, people seeks outcome. Generally, we may ask, what is motivation? So motivation leads to output. Output leads to what is that? Finally, we are getting the good salary. That means profit is more. So outcome directly related to profit. So once profit is more, then employees will get more package. So generally organization hire workers to obtain input. Without input, output will not happen. So the managers motivate the workers for the good process, and once the process is good, then the output will be good. There are three structures. Now we can see this. One is input, then process, and then output. So input is from the motivation skill the managers will do, then the performance by the workers so that they can reach the desired goals. Once they reach the desired goal, then the profit will be more. So once profit is more, then automatically the pay package will be good. Now, there is a author, Victor Vroom. So what he defines, right? He suggests that the motivation will be high, then output will be high. If motivation is low, then output will be low. So high levels of effort lead to high performance. If high performance, then a high attainment. Then finally, more outcome. Once outcome is more, then automatically you will get more salary. So there are three areas to be considered. One is expectancy, another one is instrumentality, and finally the valence. Now, let us see the effort. What effort you have to put? You have to give the good motivation. So, motivation by the top level people, and the finally you will get the more output. So, how you get more output? Because you have to work, the workers automatically will work more. So, high motivation leads to high outcome. Expectancy. Actually, this is the perception that effort will result in level of performance. So, what type of motivation? How you have to motivate the people? Is there any parameter, or what are the levels we have to follow? So, generally, the hard working people will give more outcome. So, then some people may not have the willingness to work, or may get too much tired. So in that case, then you call the workers separately and then motivate and what are the problems they are facing. Then you have to come over that problem. So manager should link performance to outcome. That's why in many organizations they give the incentive based on that performance. Next is balance. How desirable each outcome is person. Already I have told you, different person having different attitude and a different performance. So according to the expectancy theory, high motivation results high level of expectancy, then instrumentality, and finally high balance. Suppose if it is low, then everything will be low. Expectancy will be low, instrumentation will be low, and valence will be low. This means that even if desired outcomes are closely linked to performance, the worker must feel the task is possible to achieve for high motivation to result. Managers need to consider this relationship to build high performance form. So the managers are appointed based on that category only. Now, let us see the high expectancy, high instrumentality, high valence. Already we have seen this, but it leads to high motivation. All these things, right, needs to high motivation. So once the manager motivate the worker in high level, then high instrumentality will come, and finally high valence. Then the output will be more. People are motivated to obtain outcomes at work to satisfy their needs because I need something, right? Once my need is satisfied, then I will be motivated, then I will work better. Now, self accusation, then full potential, and finally, let us see some example. So, self, I motivate myself, right? What are the physical characteristics? What are the safety levels? Then finally, food, water, and shelter, all these things we will get, and the pay package will be good. Motivator needs the nature of work. Some challenges are also there. Then finally, it is once I am motivated, then I will have interest to work. Hygiene needs relate to the physical and psychological context of the work. So it refers to a good work environment. So once environment is good, and if I am satisfied, if there is a job security, then even though I am getting a low pay or high pay, then I am motivated and I will do work better. Consider the worker's perception of the fairness work outcomes in proportion to their needs. There are two things. One is equity and then inequity. Equity in the sense, if all the workers, suppose if there is a salary structure, if the salary structure, the ratio is same for all, then automatically there is no pay parity, then the people will not bother about others' salary. But if in case, if it is inequality, let us see here, inequality means pay parity is not good, right? That means my workers, my neighbors, or my friend's salary, even though it's very high, but my salary is low, then automatically I will be less motivated. So here the structure you can see underpayment equality, then output will be less. If the pay parity is good, then output will be good. So this is the equality theory, right? And thank you very much. Bye.